Я могу чем-нибудь помочь?
Greetings, Commander. Hello, Commander. Do you have the ship? Fine. We have studied the blueprints recovered from the underwater base and have been able to reproduce the technology. In time, we'll have the ship back to its full functionality. It is hard beyond belief, but other scientists, all in all, I was in charge of... You mean my...
Эй, привет! Что тебе нужно?
Что тебе нужно?
Greetings, Commander. Hello, Commander. The ship... It's very damaged.
Привет.
Hello, Commander.
Of course, Commander. Of course, Commander.
Hello, Commander. The Dead Ray, as you insist on calling it, is the most important asset the TSC could ever obtain. That device alone will give us the force we need to unite humanity under one flag. Freedom? What freedom are we talking about here? You mean the Brotherhood freedom to control everything? Or the freedom of the hard brains of the Enclave to kill everything on sight? Perhaps the slavers' freedom to enslave whoever they please? Or the multiple freedoms this stage of perpetual chaos grants, like the freedom to starve to death, to murder your neighbor, or to be devoured? Freedom and democracy are thought for a bent state. First, we must establish order. Then, we don't have to conquer and control everything, Commander. Having an orbital ion cannon doesn't automatically mean that we have to blow up the new California Republic if they don't submit to our will. That's why we have a consul and diplomats. Take a look at our emblem. What do you see? Correct. Do you know? Correct again. This emblem used to belong to an... It's from an old project to train troopers for starship fights. Never got too far. We took their emblem and turned it upside down. The original emblem symbolized the power to bring force to the stars, to conquer the skies. The TSC is not here to conquer the skies. The skies are already ours. That's why we changed the emblem. We turned the winged blade. It's an ancient tale. It originally represented the constant menace, the perpetually imminent disaster that can befall upon any ruler, as prosperous as he may seem to be. You ask me why was I so obsessed with the ion cannon. Well, here's your answer. The moment we fire the ion cannon, the ancient Romans used to concentrate. Dictator wasn't a negative, but when the figure of the dictator, if we succeed, will we be remembered as the heroic dictators, or will we be remembered as tyrants? Bigots who got all the power. It's quite refreshing to have a diplomatic commander. Hopefully this will lead to a very marginal use of the Dead Ray. I'd like to believe your words will last, but you'll probably change your mind after we receive the first 2 or 3 severed ambassador heads and baskets. The Dead... Not easy to believe in anything anymore, but that world... The problem was that the system... That's just... Maybe on years to come, but it's plainly ridiculous to start. I'm quite sure Rousseau didn't. It's a good thing. You mean?
Эй, привет! Эй, привет!
Что тебе нужно?
Greetings, Commander.
Привет.
Эй!
Of course, Commander. Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander.
Смирно! Капитан на мостике!
Сюда! Где? Со мной связываться.
Hello, Commander. I suppose it is time for me to tell you about my past. May I serve you a drink? This may get long. It is hard for me to remember it, but I'll try to summarize it for you. It was about 12 years ago. Back then, I wasn't even a mayor, but I was an officer of the Enclave. I was enthusiastic and fully compromised with the Enclave cause. I was willing to sacrifice anything for it. We were sent off on a mission. Right down, one of our secret research stations had suddenly ceased contact for no apparent reason. The High Command sent me there to find out what was going on. Due to the importance of the mission, I counted with a large contingent. We were fully equipped. The facility, on the other hand, was populated by research personnel, a standard security force, and a large number of civilians. I'd say there were about 300 or 400 people in there. Biological, high security clearance. Upon arrival, we discovered that the facility, they had betrayed us. They were having contacts with the Brotherhood of Steel. Their forces were already heading to Bright Dawn to take control. Sorry, it is painful to remember. The orders were clear. Terminate all subjects and bomb the facility until nothing remained of it. The secrets of Bright Dawn had to be protected at all costs. Some kind of bioweapon, as far as I know. Yes, we fulfilled the orders with maximum efficiency. When we were done, the facility was a smoking pile of ruins, and corpses were lying everywhere. Men, women, and children. Have you ever seen a kid being shot, Commander? Have you ever heard one crying to his mother as a gun was pointed at his forehead and the trigger was pulled? I have. And that became a part of me. It changed me forever. My soldiers and I completely annihilated the city of Bright Dawn. When the Brotherhood arrived, Bright Dawn was a graveyard. Rose herself was leading the forces that reached the place. That's why I was labeled as a war criminal. I had not only annihilated more than 300 civilians, but most of them were scientists. That made it a more hideous crime at the eyes of the Brotherhood. I know, but I had no choice. An order is an order. My duty was with the Enclave. I didn't have to like the orders, just to do what had to be done. Greetings, Commander.
Well, Commander, I had no idea you held such a moral high ground. Must be refreshing to go to bed every night with no remorse of conscience. Have you finished sinking Harkin into the mud, or do you need me to hand you a shovel? Commander, one such as yourself should be aware that the absence of eyes and ears in this world only means they are well hidden. Oh, did he really? It's curious that you are so sure what happened in Bright Dawn. Do you really believe that the man who left a very privileged position at the Enclave out of morality is a mass murderer? So, he confessed it. Did he, by any chance, give you the details? For example, did he mention that the compound lead researcher was none other than his wife, Samantha, who lived there with his son, William? I supposed so. Harkin told you something about Bright Dawn. The missing pieces have been torturing him for the last decade. I thought he'd trust you enough to tell you the whole story, but you've let your better self cloud your judgment. You shouldn't be so quick to judge people. In the case of soldiers, this counts twice as much. The Brotherhood of Steel is very happy to label him a war criminal, but then again, they are not exactly subjective jury. No, leave him for now. He's a tough one. If you really want to help him, you must find out what is killing him. We must discover what happened at bright dawn. Unfortunately, no one really knows. His soldiers remotely received the green light signal and obeyed. Harkin wasn't with them. The High Command didn't think it was strange. They thought it was suspicious. That's why I had to investigate. I found nothing. Bright Dawn doesn't exist anymore, and any remains have long since been looted of anything of interest. I'll need some time to find out what to do. I'll send you a message to your private terminal when I find something. Farewell, Commander.
Hello, Commander. Do you have a... Very well.
Ага, пока.
Greetings, Commander.
Привет!
Спасибо за внимание, дети мои! С вами Тридок Найт. Мне вашего
Greetings, Commander.
Астронавт Салли, что происходит? Да, мне...
Я могу чем-нибудь помочь?
Для тебя еще одно чертово любовное послание.
Эй, привет! Рада снова тебя видеть.
Привет.
Хочешь с кем-нибудь развлечься?
Всегда приятно видеть старых. По большей части в одном из восточных пригородов было расположено убежище. Гекс работал. Теперь там расположен город Новый Век. Попасть туда очень сложно. Считай, тебе туда ход закрыт. Мне повезло, я работаю на... Оно расположено на севере, рядом с фортом Константин. Ключ у тебя... На складе полно полезных вещей, оружия, патронов и брони. В жилой комнате есть кровать, верстак. Но двери напротив кафетерия рекомендую... Да нечего рассказывать. Родилась на пустоши в Чикаго. Как 17 исполнилось, подалась в новый век. С тех пор уже 3 года шатаюсь по всему. Благо с твоей помощью...
Пока.
Со свиданьицем. Не обижайся. Я о тебе наслышан. Нет.
Я очень ценю то, что ты для меня делаешь. Слушай.
Чего тебе надо?
Все мы очень благодарны тебе за сделанное. Больше...
Надо.
Да.
И все будут ослеплены его сиянием. Все будут... Кто это тут у нас? Да неужели... Я исповедую... Узри.
Greetings, Commander. Of course.
С возвращением, капитан! Привет, капитан! Нет? Неплохо. Я продолжаю гулять по...
артефакты лежат в каких полях аномалий. Это очень круто. Ну...
You called, Commander? Oh. You received my message then. Well, you must already know that the works in Poseidonus have made quite a bit of progress. Yes, and the population of the compound is going according to plan. It's really too early to take it for granted, but our plans to build a new society seem feasible at this point. Yes, but as important as it may be, Poseidonus is only a part of the whole picture. It will be the capital of a new order, but we must not forget about the other settlements. We must make them know that we have not forgotten about them. Yes, but diplomats and soldiers are one thing, and now that there's word about Poseidonus, I fear they'll start feeling dispensable. This always affects morale. That was exactly what I wanted to propose. I've heard you talk, and I believe a speech would rocket up our support. Rivet City is an emblematic settlement in the wasteland right now, and a decent source of recruits. People have been very impressed by some of the recent Thunderfist operations, so maybe a bestowal ceremony for a few Thunderfist celebrities? That would be perfect. Heroes are very necessary during these dark times. As a matter of fact, I already have everything ready. I've been announcing this for about a week. You see, I had a memorandum ready for you, but then the Poseidonus Civilian Selection Office had a problem with the files, and... I had to spend 2 days sorting out candidates from the Poseidonus Plumbing Department. Do you know how to sort a good plumber from a bad one? I didn't. That's why I had to arrange 6 meetings with 3 different committees on plumbing excellence. I mean, 6 days ago I didn't even know how the flush mechanism worked, and now if I even dare to look at a kitchen faucet, I start hearing voices. Do you know how many plumbers an underwater city needs? The thing has more tubes than a gerbil labyrinth. I really thought I had sent you the memorandum, but today I've discovered it under a pile of Boreoscope catalogs. I'm sorry. You do? It's just that these days have been a bit stressful. Lieutenant Bell is already preparing the site. It will be at the Rivet City Market between 9 p.m. and midnight. Thank you, Commander. I'm going to finish the last details.
Hello, Commander. Preparing for your speech, are you not? Sorry, it's a bit of a professional habit. Can I have a word with you? I've come to know about this public appearance Tanaka has in mind. An interesting idea, I must say. But knowing that you are not used to making public speeches, I thought you might want a little bit of help. That's not what I meant, but since you ask, remember that a very brief and simple speech will do. A long and complex exposition can be disastrous for an unseasoned speaker. In general, remember to adulate the crowd. Make them believe that they are part of our success. That sort of thing. It may seem bold, but it works. It certainly does, at least when you don't have a sea of expectant faces in front of you. In any case, that's not the kind of help I wish to offer. Have this. Just a little lucky charm. It'll give you luck during your speech. I'm glad you understand. We are nothing without trust. Now, if you will excuse me, I'll get back to work. Good luck at the ceremony.
Что тебе нужно?
Прекрати сейчас же!
Greetings, Commander. Where do you want to go today?
Да?
Эй!
Да.
Эй, привет!
Привет.
Да?
Эй. Эй, привет.
Эй, привет.
Вечер добрый. Говорят, городской совет планирует установить... Рад тебя видеть. Было так шумно. Совсем не
Ну, я
спалось.
надеюсь, они что-то сделают. Может, в быстрой дозе найдется что-то от бессонницы. У Синди любая... Химия есть.
Это было плохо. Уверена, что они что-нибудь сделают.
Что тебе нужно?
Вечер добрый.
Рад тебя видеть.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander.
Rivet City it is. I'll establish the link.